Hey guys, this is Ryan Knows Crypto. Uh, People wanted to see a video to talk about some of the terms, the cryptocurrency lingo that goes on, and I thought I would make a quick little video and talk about some of these because some of these terms can be a little confusing when you first get started off in this game. The first term let's talk about HODL. A long time ago, someone on a forum meant to write hold. He was probably drunk. He wrote hodl. Everyone else just stuck around with it. Hodler is basically a crypto trader who buys a coin and does not see himself selling in the foreseeable future. Sometimes they call a holder a holdler. Hodl. Next one, FOMO, fear of missing out. Basically, this is the feeling when you see a huge green up on the chart and you don't own that coin. So you sell all your other shit to buy into it freaking out. Crypto traders are very driven by emotions rather than valuation, and FOMO is a huge factor to consider when trading in crypto. Personally, I say no to FOMO. If you make a decision on a coin and you don't like it, don't be worried about missing out on it. One of my favorite ones is FUD, F-U-D, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. People say whenever someone talks bad about a coin, they say they're just spreading FUD. People that spread FUD are called FUDsters sometimes. Fear, uncertainty, doubt. Another term people think FUD stands for is facts. You disagree with. Another one here is ATH, all-time high. Now you always hear people say it's at an ATH, that's all-time high, highest historical price of a specific coin. All-time high, not just Rita Coolidge album. Whale. Whales are just huge players who have substantial amounts of capital. Whales are the market movers for small altcoins due to their huge capital. Basically, what I consider a whale, someone who can buy 25,000, 50,000, 100,000 of a coin that's about 5 cents or 10 cents. People that they can basically move the market. There's millions of people involved in cryptocurrency right now, but whales are the main market movers. Alright, another one, let's talk about pump and dump. Pump and dumps, just the recurring cycle of an altcoin getting a spike in price, followed by a huge crash. Sometimes they attribute these to low volume, hence the pump. Traders who pump or buy huge volumes, they may wish to invoke FOMO from the uninformed investors and then dump or sell their coins at a higher price. This kind of thing is highly regulated in the SEC when it comes to the stock market, but in the crypto world there's no SEC. So people pump and dump at will on a daily basis. Later on I'll break down exactly how pump and dumps are created and how to spot them when they're about to happen. Basically what pump and dumps look like, you have very low volume here. People slowly start buying up all the coins, and then just through the act of buying all the coins for sale or through just spreading rumors or talking about it on internet forums, they generate interest. And as this interest is going up, the person who bought all these coins over here is now selling them up here. Now sometimes a pump and dump can just be on a 1 cent coin being pumped all the way to 3 cents and then sold all the way back down to 1 cent. And just an average trader could make $20, $30, $40, $50,000 on a coin that's less than 10 cents. Just because when you buy these coins, you can buy them and sell them 100,000, 50,000, a million at a time. Let's talk about shills. You ever hear someone say shill? It's just the act of unsolicited endorsing of a coin in public. Traders who buy a coin now have an interest in shilling the coin in hopes of igniting the public's interest in that particular coin. There's a lot of coins out there that are basically shilled to death, And the only reason they go up is because people go on the internet forums and talk about them. They instill FOMO into people. Everyone else goes and buys these coins. Um, Usually you can tell a shill because they'll come into a forum and tell you this coin has a great team. It's unparalleled coin. Nothing can beat it. This is the next Bitcoin. And you can basically take an entire page of compliments and just insert coin here. Those are a lot of shills. So whenever you read something about a coin, try to know whether it's being shilled or if they're just stating facts. Uh, Hodl and shill. This is when someone buys a shit ton of a coin and then goes out and tries to shill it on everyone else. Here's another one. This is a bag holder. This is basically refers to a trader who bought high, misses opportunity to sell it, and then he's just left holding the bag of worthless coins. It's very easy to do, especially if you don't want to let go of a coin as it's falling. You can buy a coin at 3 cents. It can go to 15 cents. Next thing you know, it's back to 3 cents. Next thing you know, it's back to a penny, sub a penny. I've seen it happen before. Don't be a bag holder. Or you'll look like this guy here. Margin trading. Basically, margin trading is trading with leverage. Some brokerages or some markets will let you trade with like 10 times margin, where you put up $1,000 and they'll give you $10,000 worth to trade with. When you buy $10,000 worth of coin that shoots up and you sell it, margin trading works great. When you buy $10,000 of coin that goes to zero, that's when margin trading is not so bad, because not only did you lose your $1,000, but now you owe the brokerage money. And you don't want to put $5,000 on a trading site, start trading on margin, next thing you know you lost it, and you owe the brokerage an untold amount of money. I personally think if you can't afford it, don't do margin trading. It's dangerous. Okay, another one you might hear is people being long on a position or short on a position. Long traders buy and they hold because they believe in the coin. And short traders take a position that the coin is going to fail. Now, there are exchanges that will let you short coins. This is like going long on Bitcoin at 10,000, watching it go all the way to 20,000, and then shorting it. And then when it goes from 20,000 to 15,000, you make $5,000. Basically, you're taking an opposite position in someone else's position. Be careful with this. Let me make that graphic a little bigger if you can see it. There you go. All right, let's see what our next term we can talk about here is. Oh, let's talk about altcoins. Altcoins is just any coin besides Bitcoin in the crypto world. Some people will say that Bitcoin is the main currency, Ethereum and being the next main currency, and then everything else being an altcoin. Some people would say Ethereum and Litecoin are altcoins. Alternate coins, everything besides Bitcoin. And these are some of the more altcoins. There are literally thousands of them out there. Okay, another one is a DDoS attack. Now, I work for a major telecom company. We deal with DDoS attacks almost on a daily basis. If you ever hear someone say DDoS, DDoS, it's short form for Distributed Denial of Service. Well-timed DDoS attacks can take down entire exchanges, knock out people's orders, take down everyone's computers. Basically, it's when one hacker or someone controls an army of botnets. They can make all these computers attack a single website or a single entity at once and try to knock it down or take down the site. They're very powerful, and if the people don't know what they're doing and they're susceptible to DDoS attacks, they could, for example, uh, run up the price of a coin and then DDoS attack it. I don't know. Let's just say I'll get into more details about DDoS attacks later. But just say they can take down an exchange when you're trying to buy or trying to sell. It can be very bad. ICO, short for initial coin offering. Oop, I don't know if you can see that. So ICOs take place of IPOs, initial public offerings. Basically, it's when these coin people are trying to raise up enough money to launch their coin. They'll offer people the coin at a reduced price before it hits the market. What do I think about ICOs? I think people say 95% of them are crap. I personally think 99% of them are crap. You'll see a lot of coins will hit the market at a 35-cent IPO. Next thing you know, the coin drops to a penny or 5 cents. Everyone in the ICO paid 20 cents for the coin or 15 cents for the coin. They all lost money. I just don't like it. I think you can get these coins plenty cheap when they hit the market. So stay away from IPOs. Stay away from ICOs. Another term you might hear is arbitrage. This is the act of buying and selling on different exchanges to earn the difference in the spread. Arbitrage opportunities occur due to the differences in exchange reputation. So let's just say when you look on CoinMarketCap and you look at a coin, the same coin can have different prices on different exchanges due to the buy order and sell order on different sites. So in this case here, you can buy ice cream for $1 at the market, and you can walk over to the town square and you can sell that ice cream for $5. All you did is you transported the ice cream, or the coin in this case, and you gained $4. Arbitrage is a factor in this. It helps to have lots of money on lots of exchanges. That way you can facilitate the arbitrage, within a few seconds. And it's a big deal in sports betting also. Arbitrage is also a movie with Richard Gere and Susan Sarandon, Tim Roth, but not the one I'm talking about. BTFD, buy the effing dip. This is when people are running around and selling because of fear. This is the time to buy. This is another thing that hodlers will tell people. When that coin drops, just buy even more. Dollar cost average. Always be careful when you see people say buy the dip. Try to figure out where they're coming from, why they want you to buy the dip. They may not want you to sell and cause the price to go down even more. So, did you buy the effing dip? Moon. This is extreme bullish movement of a coin. When you hear people talking about a coin mooning, moon is usually a 100x. You see these coins you get in for 30 cents. Next thing you know, they're at $3. Next thing you know, they're at $30. When you make 100 times your money on a coin, that's a moon. So, to the moon. Lambos on the moon. This is when your coin makes 200 or 300 times. You make so much money, you can put a Lamborghini on the moon. Weekend. Now, this is a popular term I've heard a lot. This is basically when you test people who can't be patient and sell at a loss when the market is down. So like when people say buy the dip, the opposite of buying the dip is testing the weak hands. If you buy Bitcoin at 15,000, all of a sudden it drops to 13,000, you get scared. All they did is they folded out the weak hands. If you ever played poker before, when you bet, someone raises into you, they fold out the weak hands. So you gotta really have a plan, exit strategy when you buy a coin sometimes. Another one you might hear a lot is bull market versus bear markets. When people are bullish or they're in a bear market, everything's going up. When people are bearish on a coin or it's a bear market, everything's going down. The easiest way to remember this is what I do. I remember when a bull runs up the stairs, the bear jumps out the window. Alright, so that's our last thing we'll talk about there. If you guys don't mind, can you please like and subscribe? I'm going to be releasing videos about 3-4 times a week. I'm going to tell you what I'm buying, what's happening in the crypto market. You can kind of use this site as a way to keep track of crypto news, what coins are going up, what coins are going down. Alright guys, I appreciate it. Have a good day.